Good evening. Today we will be covering the post-market analysis dated the 23rd of June 2022. At close, Nifty was up 143.3 points at 15,556.9. Volumes on the NSE were in line with the recent average. Nifty seems to have made a higher bottom at 15,385 and is now slated to make a higher high above 15,707. A downward breach of 15,385 could lead to all bullish bets being taken off the table. The BSE benchmark SENSEX ended 443.19 points or 0.86% higher at 52,265.72, with indices touching over one-year lows in their sixth straight session of losses. About 2,037 shares have advanced, 1,188 shares declined, and 123 shares are unchanged. The BSE mid-cap and small-cap indices added 1% each. On the stock-specific front, Maruti Suzuki, Hero MotoCorp, and Eicher Motors were among the top Nifty gainers. Starting with the reasonings from general to specific, the fall in oil prices comes at a good time for the automobile industry today. Auto names were among the biggest risers during the day, led by up to 5% gains. Factors like declining crude prices, dropping more than 2%, investors recalibrated assessments of recession risks and fuel demand amid interest rate hikes in major economies. Hence, auto stocks were the biggest gainers of the day, making Nifty Auto Index rose about 3%. On the flip side, Reliance Industries, Coal India, NTPC, and Power Grid Corporation were among the top drags, down up to 1.5%. Regarding the coal and power sectors, India is aiming to more than triple its renewable energy capacity by 2030, but state support for renewables projects is still a fraction of that for fossil fuels, while coal production is also being ramped up to meet rising energy demand. In addition, we could see Reliance and Power Grid Corporation in red, as both of those corporations is a key beneficiary of energy inflation, but Nifty Energy had fallen by 0.42%, hence the slight fall in the stocks could be seen in today's market. Talking about the recent developments in the corporate segment, we have business process outsourcing firm Allsec Technologies will merge with technology-enabled staffing and outsourcing services firm Quess Corp in an all-stock deal, the company said in a joint statement. Upon the scheme becoming effective, all the subsidiaries of Allsec will become subsidiaries of Quess. Public shareholders of Allsec will receive 74 shares of Quess for every 100 shares held in Allsec. Realty firm Supertech Limited on Wednesday said it plans to raise about 300 crore to expedite construction activities at its ongoing projects across the Delhi NCR market. On June 10, the NCLAT ordered starting of insolvency proceedings in only one of the housing projects of Realty firm Supertech and not the entire company, and directed constitution of the Committee of Creditors for the said project only. In a statement, Supertech said it has resumed construction in full swing at all its projects after the orders of the National Company Law Appellate Tribunal, NCLAT, dated June 10, allowing the company to continue project execution at all projects and limiting the scope of corporate insolvency resolution process ordered by NCLT earlier. The company has tied up with investors to accelerate construction. The company has in hand investment offers of approximately 300 crore which would help them to augment construction and delivery. As on date, 1,156 laborers are working at all 16 projects, and the company's priority is to concentrate on flats which can be delivered in next 3 months. Reliance Industries Limited is assessing new technologies for making electrolyzers in its efforts to produce low-cost green hydrogen in the country. As part of the push, the company also plans to bid for any production-linked incentives the government may offer to encourage the technology. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government unveiled the first phase of its green hydrogen policy in February, offering a range of incentives for companies to set up projects. Green hydrogen has become a central focus and drawn tens of billions of dollars in investment commitments from investors, including Ambani and rival tycoon Gautam Adani. Reliance will pursue an aggressive target to produce green hydrogen at $1 per kilogram by the end of this decade. At the time, the cost of producing the fuel was between $2.22 and $4.62 a kilogram in India. GMR Power and Urban Infra on Wednesday said it has acquired 100% stake in GMR Green Energy Private Limited from GMR Solar Energy Private Limited. GMR Green Energy was incorporated in 2022 with the objective to pursue opportunities in the green energy business. It is yet to commence commercial operations. The company has acquired the entire 50,000 equity shares of GGPL at face value of 10 rupees each for an aggregate cash consideration of 5 rupees lakh on June 21, 2022. You can contact us from the details mentioned on the screen via missed call, WhatsApp, or email. Thank you for being patient and listening the video to the end. Please do like, share, and subscribe the channel for the latest updates in the market. That's all for today. See you tomorrow.